Hi everyone, it's Pastor Jenny again, and welcome back to our second ever online kids sermon. Today is Communion Sunday, and we have a tradition at our church. On Communion Sunday, I just tell you a good story. So, here is Samantha and the tree. Samantha was a squirrel, and she was a good squirrel. She lived in a big field with both of her parents, and they lived a happy life in a big, beautiful tree. It was the tallest, strongest, most magical tree you could ever imagine. And Samantha loved her life. She loved going out on a sunny day and collecting all the nuts her family may need. As a matter of fact, Samantha was strong and capable, and she collected more than any other little squirrel in the field. Samantha loved living in this giant, beautiful tree. Her room was at the very top, where she could look out over the field and see as far as you could imagine, all the way to the trees on the other side where her friends lived, and she would go play. The best part about living there is that the tree was magical. Each morning, Samantha would climb down, face the trunk and say, "Hello," and the tree talked back. They were friends. The tree would say, "Good morning, Samantha," and she would say, "Good morning." They talked about all kinds of things in life. The tree taught her things like the best places to go and stay dry when thunderstorms came to town. He taught her things like how to be protected from the wind and the rain, even how to make little hats and clothes out of the leaves. The tree loved her and she loved it. One day Samantha was out climbing and looking around, and she went to the tallest, littlest branch, and she fell. And she fell. And she fell. Samantha had never fallen before, and she kept falling through the air. And as you guessed, she ended up hitting the ground. It was a long way to go, and immediately she felt like something hurt bad. Her mom came running and took her to the doctor right away. As you might guessed it, she did hurt herself. Samantha broke her arm. She got a big, hard, scratchy cast, and the doctor said she had to wear it for several months while her arm healed. Worse yet, her parents told Samantha she had to stay at home. You see, squirrels can't climb down trunks on their own with just one arm, so she had to wait for her arm to heal and be patient as time passed by. Now, Samantha was not patient, and soon she started feeling grumpy. She had to stay home. Her friends would call from across the field, "Samantha, come play with us," and she'd go to her parents and say, "Please, can I go play?" And every time they would say, "No, you have to stay home." Well, she started to lose patience and get grumpier and grumpier because it felt like it would never end. Month after month of being home and missing out on the fun as her arm slowly healed. But guess what? It did heal. Soon, her parents took her to the doctor, and the doctor took off the cast, and Samantha was as good as new. Yay! So, of course, the first thing she did when she was free to leave was climb down the trunk of her big, beautiful tree and go greet the day. And the tree was so happy to see her and talk to her. It had been a long time, and he missed their conversations. But Samantha was not happy to see him. He said, "Look at you! Aren't you happy to be better?" And he thought she would smile, but she didn't. She looked mad, and the tree started to feel sad. What was wrong? Samantha looked up at the tree and said, "I am not your friend. Where were you? I was climbing the branches and I fell and I hurt myself and you're supposed to protect me. Where were you when I fell and broke my arm?" This made the tree feel very sad. You see, the tree loved Samantha. And he knew that although he could protect her, he couldn't keep her from doing things like running out on little branches and falling. And so the tree explained, "I love you, but I can't stop life from happening to you. So this whole time I've been sitting here, keeping you safe so you can heal, protecting you from the rain, giving you a place to rest your head." And Samantha still felt grumpy. So the tree did the most amazing thing. It began to shower down love. Love fell from the topmost branch all through the air until Samantha was covered in the tree's love. And as you might imagine, that changed her. She realized that whole time, she never was alone. The tree was there watching her, protecting her, helping her to heal. The tree saw that the love it had given was changing Samantha, and they were friends for the rest of their lives. You see, this is just like God and us. Psalm 91 says this, "Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust Him." We may not have a tree, but we are stuck at home, aren't we? And sometimes I feel grumpy. But the good news is this: God is with us. God is alongside us, waiting for the world to heal, waiting to celebrate when we're able to go back out and have fun and play with our friends. And God is showering you with love. God loves you, and so do I. Have a great week, and we'll meet back here again.